Oh, there we go. There we go. How about that? This is the first time I'm using this format. How about that? We live on YouTube Shorts. Live on YouTube Shorts via OBS. That is wild. That is fantastic. How about that? That's dope. I wonder if I can add other streams, though. What up, yo? What up, Joe? Joe Ham Sandwich in the building. Let's see if all this other shit work real fast. Let's pop the chat out. Put a little test. See that? Okay, this is gonna pop up. Oh man, hold on. Let's see. Oh, it does pop up. Hold on. Which one is that? Do this real quick. We're gonna move this real fast. We're gonna bring this down. We're gonna put y'all down here in the bottom. We got action, yo. We got action. That's what I'm talking about. We got action for real. Boom. All right. Steph Colonel in the building. What's the deal? We live, yo. We live from the studio on YouTube Shorts. That's that. Hey. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, everybody? If you knew, I'm Cannon Hotep. Matter of fact, we could do this. Check this out. Check this out for real. Let's do this real fast. Let's see if all this shit work real fast. Let me see. Oh, we got music. We live, yo. What's up, everybody? I'm Cannon Hotep. This would usually be the ride along, but I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try going live vertically, yo. iPhones and YouTube Shorts don't seem to be getting along right now. Hey, I don't know. I decided to do this real quick and see how I go. You know what I mean? Trying to see. I might have to add. Do I got to add filters and stuff? Or is all my filters still a part of my situation? Let's see. Let's go to advanced properties. Actually, not that. Give me a second, y'all. We trying some new shit out. Filters. Do I not have any filters? Let me see. No, I do got my filters. Dope. All right, we good. Anyway, guys, what's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're new, my name is Cannon Hotep. Hotep Nation, man. Bro. What a weekend. What a weekend. First off, shout out to the Ricerstown Mustangs. They took a hard loss in the playoffs on Saturday. My son's 10U team, they're out of the playoffs. They are officially home. I'm not going to say that I'm excited because I am tired. My Saturdays have been clogged up. Now I can go get this bread. I definitely need to go get this bread. We got Sauce in the building. What's going on, Sauce? Did you go to that? Did you go to the dance party with Beyonce? No, it's called Mid Maryland. Some new shit. Dance party with Beyonce. Did you go to the dance party with Beyonce? Y'all see that shit, yo? Did y'all see that? That shit had me rolling, yo. That shit had me rolling. Oh my goodness gracious, yo. Hold on, we gotta play that shit. We gotta play that. That shit was a bop. That song was a bop, yo. I gotta find that joint. Oh man, that shit is funny. Hold on. Man, come on, Roy, yo. Don't come for the Ravens, yo. I don't know, yo. I don't know. Maybe because I wasn't watching the game yesterday. That's why they took the L. That could be it, you know what I mean? That could be why. They took the L because I wasn't there watching the game. That's all that is, yo. You know, they need Cannon Hotep in there, making sure that I got to be yelling at them playing, armchair quarterback. You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all check this out. Look. Look at this shit. This is so dope, yo. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Bow. What? We got video. This is fantastic. Oh, man. This shit was funny. Did y'all see this, yo?
Joe Biden is asleep. Kamala is at a dance party with Beyonce. 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 Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with
Trump 2024, baby.
Beyonce.
That's what I'm talking about.
Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
Oh.
Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. 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 Party with Beyonce. Beyonce.
Stop. Carry on.
Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
So this shit a bop, yo.
Dance party with Beyonce. Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
You brought him to the tailgate.
Hold on. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
Oh, pro, you interviewed Judge Joe Brown, yo?
Beyonce. Beyonce. Beyonce.
Yo, this joint was rocking. Yo. I was like, yo, they is a trip out here in these streets, yo.
Beyonce. Beyonce.
Speaking of Beyonce, boy, oh boy, she told Kamala Harris and them, hey, your bag not big enough to get me to perform and shuck and drive for y'all at this gosh dang event. Yo, Kamala and the gang rickrolled all living hell out of their daggone supporters. They rickrolled the living hell out of their supporters, bro. What? They rickrolled their supporters, bro. Wild. There we go. They rickrolled their supporters, yo. They was telling people, they was alluding, I'm not going to say they told. They were alluding to the fact that Beyonce was going to be performing at this rally in Houston. She was supposed to be out there performing at the Houston rally, and she came out there and said, "Shit." Beyonce said, "Shit." She said, "Your bag ain't big enough. I'll give you a few words. They said she was up there for 3 minutes, gave the endorsement and dipped. He said, hella Kamala, I guess what would have been, I don't even know if they was even Kamala supporters. A lot of them people went to go see Beyonce give a free concert. Like I told y'all. A lot of people went to go see Kamala give a free concert. I mean, Beyonce give a free concert. And that shit ain't happening, Alvin. You know what I mean? That shit ain't happening. And people was pissed. People were pissed because they was there to see a dance party with Beyonce. I can't get that out of my head, Joe. They was there to see a Beyonce concert. They wasn't there to see Kamala Harris. They don't give a shit about Kamala Harris. If you don't know who you voting for, it's like 8 days left, 10 days left or something like that. If you don't know who you voting for, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody out there know who they voting for. Their minds are made up already. You know what I mean? Their minds are made up. Meanwhile, my man Donnie T out here in these streets selling out Madison Square Garden. No performance. Trump out here selling out Madison Square Garden with no bait and switch. Selling out Madison Square Garden in New York. One of the most liberal states in the United States. He sold out Madison Square Garden. He didn't need no entertainers to come out there and shuck and jive for him. He didn't need to promise something to them people to come out there. They came out there because they wanted to see Donnie T. In New York of all places. In New York of all places. How about that? But see, Kamala got to resort to celebrities. You know what I mean? That's right, Roy Benson. Donnie T, Mr. No performance needed. He's enough. He's enough. sold out Madison Square Garden, and shut down Midtown. Shout out to Donnie T. Kamala over here flailing in the wind. Flailing in the wind. What up, Joey? Joey in the building says Long Island is red. Red. Staten Island is red, and most of upstate New York is red. It's just the shithole NYC that's blue, bruh. Kamala's done. Kamala, it's over for her. It's over for her. We got 50 people in the building. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. If Donnie T gonna win by a landslide, hit that like button. If Donnie T don't need no bread and circuses to win your vote, hit that like button. If Donnie T gonna make America great again, hit that like button. If Kamala Harris is a candle in the wind, hit that like button. Does that NYC people are making the mistake of continuing to read the New York Times? Sarah Elizabeth Foster in the building. Like I said, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream. I'm gonna try one more thing real quick. Let's bring Kick into it. Boom. Let's hit Kick. Bow. Let's see if Kick start. I just want to see what I can do. This is a maiden voyage of this type of stream from the studio. I ain't gotta do this shit from the mobile app. Let's see if this thing launched. Bow, we launched live on Kick. We over here, we live on Kick. Where the election party at? Oh, the election party with the Hoteps. The election party with the Hoteps. The election parties with the Hoteps. Hotep Jesus' channel. Hoteps live in color. It's gonna be the best election night coverage you ever watched. Make sure you're there. Make sure you there. Everybody else is gonna be out there with their voices, you know, their announcer voices. Nah, we gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. You know what I mean? Hope you guys got out there and voted early. I've been slacking a little bit. Me and the wife gonna go vote as soon as I get off the stream. Me and the wife gonna go vote. During the party stream, I hear that. I might have to take off work, bruh. I might have to take off, that day. I don't know. Why this ain't working? Whatever. I might have to take off, I might have to take off that day. Put on a pot of coffee for sleepy Unc. Yeah, Unc, Unc bedtime. Unc gotta do. He gotta. What Nickel Slick have? What Nickel Slick have? Unc got put a lid on his. He got put a lid on his night. Rob Bell in the building. Based. Men will not vote for Harris. Bet on it. I hear that, I hear that. Trump 2024 from Mr. Pilot. You get a Don DeMarco. We got 96 in the building. If Donnie T gonna win by a landslide, hit that like button. If Kamala Harris is flailing in the wind, she in her death throes, hit that like button. Because that's where she's at. Like, how disappointing do you think it was for all of those I wouldn't even say rally goers, because they wasn't there for the rally. They were there for Beyonce. They get there and it ain't no concert. She ain't do not one song. I think they alluded to her doing Freedom. That song Freedom. They alluded to that, right? Nothing. Crickets. Not a thing. She got out there and rickrolled the shit out of everybody. And people were disappointed. People were disappointed. This is their Hail Marys right here. Throwing people like Beyonce out there. What's the other dude? Dead Mouse or whatever it is. What's his name? Fucking Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. He throw his support behind there. Jeff Bezos And they had a journalist quit because Jeff Bezos said, we're not supporting any candidate. What'd you say? Your girlfriend is pretty non-political and she's voting Donnie T. She's fed up. Bruh. A lot of people are fed up. A lot of people can see through through all this nonsense, right? A lot of people can see that Donnie T means business. He's genuine. He's real. Like I said the other day, real recognize real. He not out here trying to pretend he be rad from the boo. He ain't out here trying to act like he be rad from the boo. You know what I mean? He out here, he Donnie T. He from Queens. He a businessman. He rich. He know it. He know he a little bit out of touch. Kamala out here in these streets, she out here shucking and jiving and she's playing the chameleon. She was just at a Baptist church and this bitch thought, excuse me, Lord. She was just at a Baptist church and this woman sat out there, this chick sat up there and she started trying to sound like Martin Luther King. She tried to sound like an old black Baptist preacher out there. Oh, of course they are. They want to stay out of jail. That's what they're going to do. If they want to stay out of jail, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. They're being threatened with jail time. You know that the Biden, Harris, and Walz administrations, that's what they do. That's what they do. They blackmailed you. If you don't get the jab, you can't go to work. Remember that? Threaten people's jobs if they didn't go get the shot. Kamala Luther Curry. She fake. She's super fake. She's super fake. But the funny part is people, they want to be willfully ignorant. These people out here in these streets want to be willfully ignorant. Willfully ignorant. You know what I mean? That's what they want. They think that she's coming to save America when since 2016, she's done nothing. She's done nothing. Nothing. Her voting record is abhorrent. And as the vice president, she was fucking MIA until she got this opportunity. She get booed. How you get booed at your own rallies? How she get booed at her own rallies? How you having a rally, you getting booed? You getting heckled at your own rallies. That's the wild part. Then you got them trying to get the sympathy vote, the pity vote, the how dare you vote other than Kamala Harris vote. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama out there trying to sit there and pity people or scold people into voting for her. They had a better chance of running Michelle Obama than Kamala, to be honest with you. They had a better chance of running Michelle Obama than Kamala. Period, full stop. Listen to this shit. I want y'all to listen to this. But like I said, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out.
But to anyone out there thinking about sitting out this election or voting for Donald Trump or a third-party candidate in protest because you're fed up, let me warn you, your rage does not exist in a vacuum. If we don't get this election right, your wife, your daughter, your mother, we as women will become collateral damage to your rage.
My wife, my daughter are already collateral damage to the left's rage, the left's audacity. You let people out here, they calling women everything but women under these administrations. Birthing person, bonus holes, chest feeders. Remember that? Remember that? They trying to eradicate the traditional woman in place for some faux bitches. They trying to get rid of the traditional woman for fucking Transformers. That's what they trying to do. But she had the nerve to sit up here. First off, she lied about Trump not being for IVF when he been coming out vehemently for IVF since Jump Street. But people want to, not to mention, people want to gloss over the fact that all of a sudden Michelle Obama's kids, she didn't conceive them naturally. She actually apparently both her kids is IVF. What? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It kind of plays to the fact that Michelle Obama might not be a Michelle. But I digress. But y'all out here, y'all trying to make it so that these faux bitches can grow babies next to the turnip greens, making machines that can incubate babies and shit. Real fucking Cabbage Patch Kids. That's what y'all want. Your wives and your daughters and your mothers, they'll be collateral. No, they were collateral damage under the regime of the Biden-Harris administration. Men playing in women's sports. And it's okay. They champion that shit. A woman worked her entire life to get to the fucking Olympics only to get sat the fuck down by a man. But y'all talking about men trying to take over and men trying to tell women what to do, but you letting them get through a fucking loophole. Got an MMA fighter breaking women's fucking faces. Talking about he a woman. Fallon Fox. This shit is crazy. This is what they're allowing to happen. And I'm happy she got heckled at that fucking church. Because too many of these Baptist preachers, these black Baptist preachers out here, these black preachers out here, and preachers in general and churches in general are sitting here capping for this nonsense when they're in favor of late month abortions. Turning little boys into girls and vice versa. Against all the tenets of the church, but they want to back that debauchery. That's fucking crazy to me. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But that's what y'all voting for. They just reinstated selective service because we don't got enough service members. We used to have the largest volunteer military in the world. The largest volunteer military in the world. What happened? They kicked a bunch of people out. Dishonorable discharge for not taking an experimental drug and putting it in their arm. You talk about tyrants, dictators. 20 plus years in the military. I got a subscriber. What Mike has bad knees. He got out of there before they did that to him. Career military members giving their lives, laying down their lives for this country, only be dishonorably discharged for not taking an experimental vaccine. That's crazy to me. Government employees, people I know, crying, pissed, like, yo, if I don't take the shot, I'll lose my job. I can't afford to lose my job. That's a tyrant. That's a dictator. That's what they were. Joe Nicholson told you. He told you. He said he was going to let 11 million undocumented citizens into this country. He said he's going to let 11 million undocumented citizens into this country when he was running for office. And I'd be damned if they didn't do it. I'd be damned if they didn't do it. Possibly more. Possibly more. That's a fact. My kids, right? They got like little Bible study in their school. I remember this, right? My daughter's in elementary school. You know what they had to call it? They couldn't call it Bible study. They had to call it the Good News Club because they wasn't allowed to call it Bible study. They had to hide the name of it. Richard Gallagher says 30 plus million. It's crazy. That's just crazy to me. Go figure, right? But this is shit people want to vote for. And then they'll cry and fucking cry when they're fucking broke and they can't afford their mortgages or their rent. And then they'll still probably try to blame Donnie T for the bullshit. It's Donald Trump's fault somehow. Somehow it's his fault. But I guarantee he get in office and shit start reversing course and we start being prosperous again, they'll shut the fuck up. They will have nothing to say. The news will have nothing to say about the prosperity that the United States will have. You know what they'll do? They'll just attack his character like they did in 2016 to 2020. They couldn't say shit about any policy that he had. They couldn't speak ill to any policy that he had. They never argued the fact that building a wall wouldn't stop migrants from coming across illegally. They just said it was racist. They didn't tell you that his Muslim ban was just an expansion on Obama's ban. Obama banned what? Obama banned what? 5 countries? Obama banned 5 Muslim countries. Trump added a country. But they don't tell you that Obama banned a country. They ain't gonna tell you that though. How about that? Like what? That's what we doing here? It's sad when you even got Chris Cuomo. You got Chris Cuomo coming out here. Chris Cuomo coming out speaking the truth now. Cause he see what the fuck happens. He sees what happens. Him and his brother got railroaded. Here these dummies come. Here go Kathy Hall. She's here. I don't know. Once you go read Kamala's policies, because all of her policies seem to be Trump's 2016 through 2020 policies. How about his tax cut that the Democrats haven't reversed because it does help 91% of the lower middle class? How about that? That helped it. 91% of the lower middle class, that tax cut helped. While sticking it to the so-called 10%. Remain in Mexico order needs to come back. You know why that helps the lower middle class? Because now the lower middle class can go get those jobs that the illegals got. That's been a problem since before Trump. Black folks been railing against that shit since before Trump. The First Step Act that let how many? 20,000, 30,000 nonviolent offenders back out? Who went down on a 3rd strike for like smoking weed on the step? Trump did that. The prescription drugs policy, Trump did that in 2020, December of 2020. We covered it on this channel. Joe Biden get in office in February. He canceled the shit. Now they reinstate it because it's politically expedient. I could keep going, but your candidate is running on Trump's policies. Opportunity economy. You know what she did? She took his opportunity zones policy and turned it into our economic plan. Get the fuck out of here. People are retarded. Stupid. Kamala flailing in the polls, yo. She's flailing in the polls. She's over. Yeah, he was concepts of a plan. See, they want to tout the concepts of a plan thing, right? But the thing about it, at least he was honest about the shit and where it came from. He said that, yeah, we got concepts of a plan. That's why we didn't take away Obamacare, because we only got concepts of a plan. Once we got a solid plan, then we'll replace it. He said there's some good things about Obamacare and there's some bad things. He said that. He was honest about it. What about your candidate? What about your candidate? She ain't gonna tell you that she stole his whole 2016 campaign and that's what she's running on. She can't even talk without a teleprompter. Teleprompter went out in one of her fucking rallies and she fucking short-circuited. She's short-circuited. She's horrible off the cuff. She can't argue. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. That's right, Victor. Like I said, if you new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. Trump going by a landslide. Trump going to take this election. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Dementia. Shut up. Who's this Kyle? Another Kamala bot. I love how the Kamala bots come in. Because it's dementia. Yeah, he got dementia. That's why he was able to talk for 3 hours straight on Rogan. He was able to talk for 3 hours straight on Rogan. Kamala wouldn't make it an hour. That's sad when they're questioning her cognitive functionality. They're wishing that they still had Joe Biden as the candidate. They might have had a better chance. He's going to make AOC the Speaker of the House. Goodness gracious. Tim Walz. Old tampon Tim. That is funny. That is funny. No, that's well, the AR is a Ruger. The 16-inch AR is a Ruger. Yeah, this bad boy right here. That's the Ruger right there. That's the only Ruger up on my wall. Kyle knows it's a lie. Kyle's sitting at some fucking farm in Myanmar somewhere with his fucking legs Indian style, typing pre-approved chat responses. That's what he doing. Now all of a sudden they want to say Trump got dementia. Trump is literally Hitler. He praised Hitler. Why ain't General Kelly making them fucking rounds around the news saying that shit? That's right. She wanted the working class people dead. So what? I don't know shit about fucking Bitcoin. I just got some. Greatly underestimated. Greatly underestimated. I hear that. No, she couldn't make it on. She crashed out after like 30 minutes on Fox News. Rogan said he said it on his other podcast. He's like, yo, I just want to have a conversation with her. I'm not gonna ask her shit about politics. I don't give a fuck. I just want to know who she is. She don't even know who she is. She has no personality. She has no identity. She don't know what to say without her teleprompter or it being pre-recorded. What's up, Albo? Exactly. Exactly, yo. Exactly. Useful idiots, y'all. Peter D says he's gonna be the next candidate. Drill, baby, drill. There we go. The communist who Kamala? Yeah, she 100%. How you further left than Bernie? Bernie vacationed in fucking the Soviet Union. How you further left than Bernie? That's the common sense question right there. That's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question right there. That's the $1 million question right there. Bruh. I tell you. Anyway, we live over on Kick as well. We live on YouTube. We got 167 people in the room. Let's get them likes up. You for Donnie T, hit that like button. Hit that like button if you for Donnie T. Donnie T gonna take this election handily. Hit that like button. They don't hate Trump. They hate that we can see someone who isn't paid off lifelong politician. That's true. Trump ain't a paid off politician. Did anybody know that in his first term, the reason why he had such a janky cabinet in the beginning is because he wanted them to fill out contracts saying that they wouldn't lobby for 5 years. Huh? Y'all know that? So people wouldn't they turn down his offers because that's how they get their money. They get that finder's fee, I guess I would call it, for lobbying. You know what I mean? Look at this. How can you back the insurrectionist? Because Pelosi was the insurrectionist. Pelosi orchestrated that whole situation. The views and opinions represented here on Cannon Speaks are solely that of Cannon Hotep. They do not represent the views of YouTube or Hotep Nation. You want to talk about insurrection? Let Donnie T win. Let Donnie T win November 5th. And let's see what an insurrectionist is. I got a feeling that we won't see anybody concede. I got a feeling they won't certify the election. I got a feeling our battleground states who just came out and said that, yeah, we might not have a result for like 2 weeks or so, which is fucking diabolical. We're going to try to pull some nonsense. Let's see who the insurrectionist is then. Y'all already off to a great start. Y'all didn't even nominate Kamala Harris as your candidate. Y'all already circumventing democracy. Now. Oh, man, that shit is hilarious. Yeah, it's been debunked. You know when it's debunked? In the impeachment process. They tried to impeach him over it, and they fucking lost. They lost. You know why? Because he was found not guilty. Found not guilty. That shit is hilarious. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That is funny. It's funny how people you know what else is funny, yo? It's funny how people like to call him a criminal, but then the same motherfuckers like, I'm not voting for a criminal, are the people that want to champion wrongfully convicted felons. It's the mental gymnastics for me. It is the mental gymnastics for me. We got so many wrongfully detained, and then we're not voting for the criminal. Oh, damn. Is that right? Y'all motherfuckers is wild. It's sad. Oh, man. I'll tell you this, though. Whether you for Kamala or Donnie T, I got some of the greatest stream music you ever heard. Go ahead, vibe out. Go get out of your Trump derangement syndrome. Get out of your Trump derangement syndrome and just vibe out real quick. At least you could like this. Yep. There you go. There you go. Go ahead, bop in your car while you got your fucking mask over your face. Come on, get it. There we go. Go ahead, get it. Who, Kamala's name? That's how you say it. Indian people say Kamala. I work with an Indian woman. You know how she say her name? Kamala. There you go. There you go. Just go ahead and vibe out. There you go. There you go. Just go ahead and vibe out. There you go.
On day one, I'm going to send the legislative immigration reform bill to Congress to provide a roadmap to citizenship for 11 million undocumented immigrants who contribute so much to this country, including 1.7 million AAPI.
He told you right there what he was going to do. That's why they got rid of the Remain in Mexico order. And all my black folk out there, I want you to understand, there's going to be a bunch of illegal aliens voting in this election. You know why? Because we are no longer the voter base that they're gunning for. They don't even need us no more. A judge already blocked Virginia from taking illegal immigrants off the voter rolls. First off, why are there illegal immigrants on the voter rolls? But a judge just blocked it. A judge just blocked it. How crazy is that? That's right, Rob Marsh. They replaced us. Shit is crazy. Appreciate you, Bill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, if you like more content like this, my man. We got 322 in the building. Let's get that likes up. Get the likes up if you Trump 2024. That's right. If you don't exercise them rights, you lose them. That is correct. That's how it is. You already know. You already know. Who did that judge? Who did the judge donate to? Oh, man. That's right. Number 47, baby. And the funny part is that I'll show this to you guys, and there's people on my channel. This is why I'm liking this. So people on my channel, they already know, right? You know why? Because we don't do nothing but spit the real over here. We don't do nothing but spit the real over here. Straight up, full stop. Okay? Y'all want to talk about he's an insurrectionist. He's the insurrectionist. He's the insurrectionist. Let's check this out. What's this say? Let's go and pop that up right there on the screen. Let's go and pop this up right here on the fucking Summer Jam screen. Bow! Can y'all see that? I'll make it bigger. Let's go. Let's see. There we go. This is from Time Magazine. This was right after the inauguration. The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. After Donnie T lost, after Joe Biden was inaugurated, Time Magazine comes out and tells you that they stole 2020, but it was for your own good. You want to read that title again? Because they always put it in plain sight for you. The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. What? That saved the 2020 election. Hey, yo. You can't make this shit up, yo. They told you that they took the shit. I encourage all you guys, go read the article. Go read the article. All you gotta do is type in that title, The Secret History of the Shadow Campaign. The State. It'll pull up the Time Mag. Hopefully it's still there. They'll pull that article up. Go read it. They tell you they took the shit, but it was for your own good. How big tech and government colluded. The willfully ignorant, y'all. But y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all want to vote for somebody who been in office for 3.5 years and ain't did shit. That's what y'all want to do. That's what you want to do. Man, I went to a wedding over the weekend. That boy clean up pretty good, don't he? That boy clean up pretty good right there, don't he? Good Lord in the morning. That boy clean up pretty good. That's right, Shane. Worst VP of all time. Exactly. I did a whole stream on that. Not a stream, I'm sorry, video. Before I started doing streams, I was doing videos. But see, I was shadow banned by YouTube. How about that? So this craziness, right? Shadow banned by YouTube. But yeah. Not only did Nancy Pelosi do it, right? Not only did Nancy Pelosi do that shit, Mario Bowser, the mayor of DC, also refused to let her officers go and do the same thing. Go and help secure the rally. Until the last minute when she let them go in there. Even though they had tape of an officer like, yo, they playing this. This how you know that they had all this nonsense set up from Jump Street. This how you know they had it set up from Jump Street. All right. Well, YouTube pushing me out because of a loophole that I figured out. HR 1 is pretty interesting. From Congress.gov. The bill addresses voter access, election integrity, and security, campaign finance, and ethics for the three branches of government. Specifically, The bill expands voter registration, automatic and same-day registration, and voter access, vote by mail, and early voting. It also limits removing voters from the voter rolls. The bill also states to establish independent redistricting commissions to carry out congressional redistricting. You can check out the rest of the bill on Congress.gov. It seems to me they want to legalize the fuckery they pulled this last election. Although the amendment for minors to vote didn't pass, some other amendments passed that are really troubling. Some of these amendments include prohibiting voter ID, prohibiting signature requirements, allowing districts to be redrawn by unelected people, and it also makes DC a state, which is real interesting because if DC becomes a state, it gains 2 congressmen. But that's not the most interesting part. The real interesting part is that this bill was introduced before. This same exact bill was introduced back in January of 2019. Look, I get it. Certain bills are reintroduced year after year, but it seems to me they introduced this bill last year, it failed in the Senate, they didn't get their way, and they figured out a way to implement these plans anyway. Won the election, And now they're going to use their legislative powers to make sure they can do this again year after year after year. I swear, if you ain't think the American voting process was a joke before, I guarantee you're second guessing it now. I guess it's true what they say. The pen is mightier than the sword. I just thought I'd share this with you. Anyway, it's Thursday night and Hotep's been told you about to come on. You people stay up. HR 1. Nobody else find it interesting though that like DC isn't a state, just like London isn't a part of England. The Vatican isn't a part of was it fucking Rome or Italy? Where the fuck the Vatican's at? Nobody else finds that interesting. And I said specifically, but the way I jump cutted it, it cut out the fucking S a little bit. My wife said the same thing. She was like, specifically? I said specifically. It's just the way I jump cutted it. I jump cutted it too close. That's right, 2020, Trump 2024. Let's get them likes up, y'all. We got 178 people in the building. Yeah, especially Northern California. Shout out to my man Cassius, came up there doing the Lord's work, fighting fires and all that other good stuff. You know what I mean? He said London is a part of England. London is a part of England just as much as DC is a state. London's in England, but it's not a part of England. Well, guess what, Mike? It's going to be wrong today. That's right. Sovereign cities so they can govern how they please. Bipartisan supporter, you know what? I can respect it. What's up? Central California's farming and oil area of these states. We love Trump here. Yeah. Yo, Central California is beautiful. I went out to San Luis Obispo to do a hunt trip with my man Donovan Loomis. And it was it was beautiful out there. Very beautiful. Like, I really enjoyed myself. I made a couple of videos, but like nothing really crazy. I didn't really get on my camera or my computer, nothing like that. I just enjoyed nature. It was fantastic out there. What up, Haram Life in the building? What's the deal? What up, Barton? Barton Bella in the building. I'm gonna let all y'all Kamala bots know y'all came to the wrong chat. Trump is a threat to the career politician. He is a threat to the career politician. I would argue, right? Because people are like, we need a third party. We need a third party. I would argue that MAGA is the third party. I would argue that MAGA is the third party. That's my take. MAGA is the third party. Democrats, Republican, then you got MAGA. I would look at Trump as a populist. See, a lot of people forget Trump was a Democrat. He voted to Democratic campaigns. He helped Jesse Jackson run twice for president. He got the Ellis Island Award from the NAACP. You know what I mean? Trump wanted to run for president. The Democrats said, yeah, this is a secret society and you ain't in it. So Trump's like, all right, cool, then I'll just run as a Republican. You know what I mean? The Jesse Jackson thing wasn't debunked. That's the actual thing. You know what I mean? See, it's different. See, they want to say he flip-flopped. No, the Democrats wouldn't even give him a chance to run for president. Because they'd already selected. Just like they did with Kamala Harris, they'd already selected who they wanted to be their Democratic nominee. and Hillary Clinton, even though Hillary Clinton was getting beat by Bernie Sanders, and Bernie Sanders should have been the nominee. They stole it from him too. That's the funny part. Now, flip-flopping is when you say you for fracking, you're against fracking, and then when it's politically expedient, saying you for fracking. Flip-flopping is saying that you're against the wall and the wall is racist and that ICE is the equivalent to the KKK, to going, oh, we need stronger borders. That's flip-flopping. That's flip-flopping. Or what you would call the good old-fashioned Rick rolls, what I like to call it. Kamala and Joe Biden Rick rolled the shit out of all y'all. What's up, Montoya? Is that right? Somebody got called out the bullshit that Kamala Harris will try to enact and say, I told you so. But guess what? Trump 2024, baby. Yeah, she the flip-flop queen. This bitch is a gymnast. Her fucking mental gymnastics is Olympic level. Okay? Her mental gymnastics is Olympic level. She's the fucking Dominique Dawes of politicians. Need to create a Kamala flip-flop. That would be wild. That'd be dope. I know somebody that can do it. I might. Oh, Shane, you done started something. Shane. I know somebody that can make me some Kamala flip-flops. Oh my goodness gracious. You think people would get it? If I wore some Kamala flip-flops out in public, you think people would get it? Or you would think they would think I was a supporter? Don't compare it to Dominique. What's up, Torian? Torian in the building. Oh man, how many times you gonna bet me 100 he loses? You can always send $100 though. $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Super chats always welcome. $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App though. Like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. If you love this type of content, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 10:30 p.m. Cannon Speaks on YouTube, Rumble, X, and Kick. Kick is starting to become one of my favorite streaming platforms. Tell you that much. Kick is starting to become one of my favorite streaming platforms. Oh damn! I got people over on Kick now. My bad. I'm screwing up over here. Let me hold on. Let me pop out the chat on. Let me do that real quick. Boom. There we go. Somebody in here named it Classified FBI. Madison said, "Oh, you went, yo." Madison Square Garden rally was lit. Every time you say a piece of his plan, she steal it. Yeah. She's like, anything you can do, I can do better. Iron Man in the building. Hotep to the chat. Brackish, what's the deal over on Kick? What's up, y'all? I got y'all in the chat now. There we go. I know, yo, something up with Xtreme. I don't know what's the deal with that, yo. Nobody can comment on Xtreme. It's weird. So that's why I be wondering if the Xtreme is really that many people that be in my stream. It could be. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. Superman, not Clark Kent. What up? But yeah, it's starting to become one of my favorite platforms over on Kick. Kick treat us right over there. YouTube be on some BS sometimes. Man, speaking of that, right? Trump Madison Square Garden rally, man. Uncle Hotep was posting, or he had played some of it last night. And, Trump was playing the hits. Let's be real. Trump be playing the hits when he be in his rallies. You know what I mean? But he's entertaining. Trump is like a he would be a good streamer. Trump would be a good podcaster, I think. he has the ability to just talk, right? And now that he explained why he'll go off on a tangent and then come back to your question with the weave, he called it the weave. He called it the weave. It's almost like he'll go off on a tangent, right? What up, Robert ? In the building. Everything's straight. Can't complain. I can't complain. Rob Marsh said Trump lived it so you can tell it. Trump got the weave. Yeah, yo, he'll weave it or the tangent. And I guess why he's doing it, he's deciding if he wants to answer the question or if he don't want to answer the question. It's pretty fucking smart, right? But because at first I'm like, yo, Trump, just get to the goddamn the point. But he's like, no, he does it on purpose. He does it on purpose. He did it on Rogan, but Rogan was aware of it and he kept bringing him back to it, which was dope. But he was on Rogan for 3 hours straight. 3 hours straight. What Rogan say? Rogan said he didn't pee before the stream or before the interview, and he didn't pee after the interview. He said the guy's a machine and he can just talk and he can go. He's cognitively there. It doesn't matter how old he is. Kamala wouldn't make it the first hour. I doubt if Kamala would make it 30 minutes on Rogan. She couldn't do it. I don't think she knows how to be genuine. She doesn't know how to be herself. Whatever that is. She's whoever they tell her to be. Like I said before, and I've been saying, Kamala's transactional. That's all she is transactional. Halfway through it? Yeah, it's a long listen. It took me all Saturday to listen to it because I had a lot of shit going on. Christopher Pear, what's going on? Yeah, he did. He said Kamala would be lying on the floor. She would crash out on Rogan. You know what Kamala would do? Remember when Kanye walked off of Tim Pool? That's what Kamala would do. Kamala would be so nervous that she would find something absurd with whatever Rogan said, even though it probably wouldn't have been absurd, and she would have walked out of the fucking she'd have ended the shit just because she would have to save face. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Shane. She thought she was fucking Martin Luther King. She thought she was Martin Luther King. She thought she was Martin Luther King. I've seen the mountaintop. Oh, shucks. Is this it right here?
Weeping may endure for...
This it right here, yo.
Weeping may...
Oh man, you gotta love this nonsense. Yeah, 32. The funny thing about that number 32 has got a 3 and a 2 in it. That teleprompter broke and her ass fucking short circuited. Oh my goodness gracious. That shit was hilarious. Every poll over what do you say? Every poll over ever seen was 70-30 for Trump. Even that liberal Mark Cuban poll was ratio for Trump. That's crazy. I never trusted polls though. Like he said on the stream, I ain't never been called and polled for nothing. You know what I mean? I ain't never been polled and called for nothing. Here we go. Look at this. Here we go. Y'all ready? Martin Luther Harris. Martin Luther Imhoff. Marshall Lewis Imhoff. Marshall Luther Imhoff. I can't even talk. Jeez.
Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. The path may seem hard, the work may seem heavy, but joy cometh in the morning, and church morning is on its way. Weeping may endure for a night.
It was longer than that because she started to get the fucking shake in her voice and everything. What's up, Daisy girl? What's the deal? That's all it is. People think Trump worse, which is retarded. It's just, I don't understand how they could think Trump's worse when the economy was the best it's ever been under him. people's circumstances was the best they ever been under him. Like even she could pull that nonsense off, right? She went on TV and she watched TD Jakes a little bit. She went on there and watched TD Jakes, heard his cadence, and I can do that. Martin Luther Imhoff, that's her name. Oh man, that shit made me laugh. That shit is hilarious. She forgot to mention hot sauce. I know, right? It's all good. They boosted me in the algorithm. That's why they're here. I know, right? You know, anybody can do it. He picked me up, turned me around, placed my feet on solid ground. He's worthy. See, I just did it. But she got heckled here. That's the funny part.
As a nation, we face real challenges. We carry.
Look, she got flustered.
As a nation,
that's when they saw heckling her
real
ass.
Challenges. We carry.
She's so flustered that she couldn't keep going. You supposed to go right through that while they goon hand whoever it is out of there. I'm sure that's what happened. But she couldn't do it. She was flustered. Disheartened after that. Woo! What's your name, yo? Constable? You gotta get. That's what I'm talking about. Constable over here. Hey. Salute. Nah, she can't put together a sentence. And if a constable get the Don DeMarco too, god dang it. Constable on it. Yeah, she a weak candidate. She wouldn't be able to represent us on the world stage. Nobody would take her seriously. And the minute that she got flustered after Xi Jinping or Kim Jong-un or Vladimir Putin or whoever fucking in charge over in Saudi Arabia and all them people would have fucking spit in her face. Proverbially. Jeez, I can't even talk today. Just it's terrible. I sound like Joe Biden. She would lose her shit. I'm gonna just leave this right here for y'all. I'm gonna leave that right there for you. But she gets flustered. She cannot represent us on the world stage. And look, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I used to be a Democrat. I was a Democrat ever since I registered to vote in high school. Yes, I registered to vote in high school because I was 18 when I was in 12th grade. Yeah, so I was able to register to vote. I've been a Democrat since then. My parents were Democrats. My mom's still a Democrat and she don't like her. I'm unaffiliated. I'm politically homeless, and I'm for whoever's for me and my family. And she ain't it. I know that I had more money in my pocket. I know things were a lot better under Donnie T than Joe Nicholslick and Kamala Harris. Yeah, people was pissed off because Beyonce didn't perform. Beyonce told the Kamala Harris campaign Told the Kamala Harris campaign, y'all bag ain't big enough to get me to sit up here and fucking shuck and jive. I was a Bernie Sanders supporter and despised Trump. My family voted for Obama twice. We're all conservative now. I don't agree with everything about Donnie GDT, but it's better than uncertainty. I hear that. Straight up. They gave who? They gave Beyonce 20 mil? Damn. They gave her 20 mil. She said, y'all 30 million short. They gave her 20 mil. She said, you 30 mil short to sing one song. That's what I said. Exactly. Nobody voted for her to be the candidate. Just like nobody voted for Hillary Clinton to be the candidate. And then you had people on CNN. I think it was the dude from Shark Tank. They was attacking the dude from Shark Tank. In fact, Hotep Jesus showed this. And the CNN anchors were saying that basically they said that, yeah, they don't have to vote for her. They can move the goalposts however they see fit. Do whatever they want. Did Kelly Rowland get paid? Oh, I don't know. $20 million for 60 seconds of talking. I want to know how many people walked out of that bitch after Beyonce was done. Like I said, all y'all Kamala bots in here. She didn't call David Duke a mentor. She called Robert Byrd a mentor. He was like the grand wizard of the KKK. Yeah, Robert Byrd, yes. Grand wizard of the KKK. Called him a mentor. And Joe Biden gave the eulogy to his funeral. That shit is funny. The funny part is the people in here capping for Kamala, they act like they are unaffected by the economy. They act like that gas doesn't affect them, that the groceries don't affect them, that the interest rates don't affect them. They act like, the goings on in the world, trying to pass these laws for little girls and boys to be able to solely make decisions on their gender surgeries without their parents, and if their parents say no in certain states like California, they get taken away from their parents. That's what they're trying to do. These are the policies that they want to enact. They act like all of that is okay. Grand Cyclops, thank you. I apologize. Thanks for correcting me, Chris B. Grand Cyclops, fucking wild. It's abhorrent, man. This shit is crazy. But they want to vote for that. They want to vote for that. Because what? 4 years ago, y'all wouldn't even nominate her as the fucking presidential candidate. I'm sorry, not 4 years ago. What, 6 years ago? 6 years ago, y'all didn't want to nominate her as the presidential candidate, nominee. Did you? She got less than 1% of the vote. She had to drop out of the race, right? And she blamed black men then. And essentially called black women stupid for not voting for her. Your mom called her a harlot. Oh, man. He was the event organizer. Damn, this motherfucker was a party planner. That's right. Trump or the tramp, baby. We going Trump. Trump 2024 over here, just like I went 2016 and 2020. Damn, that's wild. I had a washing machine. I actually just got brand new washer and dryers. It was a deal. I couldn't pass that deal up. But I don't know how many times I had to patch up my old washing machine. Like, I would just go on YouTube and I would just start doing shit. Like, I'm one of them people that, like, I try to figure it out myself before I spend a shit ton of money on fixing it. Especially now in this economy, because shit is just way too expensive. Things are just way too expensive in this economy. I can't talk today. Damn, need some water or something. Anyway, I had a sock caught in the fucking drain one time. I had to fix my HVAC, my AC unit, because one day it was like 100 degrees. I'm like, I can't wait 2 weeks for the guy to get here. I figured that shit out on my own. Like, I be trying to do the shit myself before I spend a bunch of money. Yeah, Orange Man bad. I know, right? He's a tyrant. Like, how come he didn't? He's a dictator. He wants to be a dictator on day one. Like, he already been in office. He wasn't even a dictator when he was in office. That's the funny part. That shit is wild to me. Exactly. It's rearing its ugly head now. You got Obama shaming black men into trying to vote for Kamala, or trying to shame black men into voting for Kamala. You just had Michelle Obama up there trying to shame black men into voting for Kamala, talking about if you don't vote for her, your mothers and your daughters and your wives are in danger. Bring back decency and normalcy. That's right. Lawfare is definitely unacceptable. We see it a lot. 4 years of Trump, no dictator, no new wars. No new wars. How about that? Biden getting off. I remember this shit. Biden gets in office. He's at some meeting, and like the representative from China came. Xi Jinping didn't even respect him enough to show up himself. The representative that came from China looked at Biden and told him that you're weak and you're in no position to negotiate. He told Biden to go eat a dick. That's crazy. That's a fact. I remember that. You remember when Obama was in office and gas and shit was high, right? It was to the point where radio stations were doing segments on where the cheapest place in town to get gas was at. That was a whole segment. I agree too. I agree. I'm not full of negative propaganda. I think Trump's going to make America great again. I think Trump's going to lower these interest rates. I think Trump's going to turn this country around. I think Trump's going to make us energy independent again. I think Trump learned his lessons from 2016 to 2020. Although I don't really, I can't really, I don't know about Vance right now, but I digress. Trump's going to get back on track. Hopefully he opens the pipelines back up that Joe Biden closed, that caused the fucking the gas prices to spike. See? That's positivity right there. You know? See, it's like people like Keith, you don't have a clue. I do have a clue because he already did it. See, this is the funny part. They want to act like Trump is some new candidate again. He's not. He's already had a proven track record. Like I said, the mainstream media didn't attack him on his policies because they couldn't, because they were working. All they could do was attack his character. That's it. That's it, because his policies were there. 2016 to 2020, we were jumping. The economy was jumping. America was booming. You have to be an idiot to not see that. When he got out of office and Joe Biden and Kamala got in office and they start reversing Trump policies, shit went south. It don't take a fucking rocket scientist to see that. And it continued to go south until they decided to reverse course because it was election season. That's right. The country died when he left office, period. I appreciate you, Anita. The official Elemental P. I like that. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, we are the major exporter in oil because of what? Because it happened in 2019 under Trump. Trump made us energy independent, and we had hella oil. Trump get out of office, Biden starts shutting down pipelines and reversing shit. Then he go and get on his knees and open his mouth good and wide for Saudi Arabia and Iran begging for oil. Who does that? If I can get Florida, if I can get oranges from fucking Florida, and I can get them from cheaper from Florida, and I can grow them here in America in Florida, why the fuck am I going to Argentina for oranges? What kind of sense does that make? There you go, Daisy. Tell him. Tell him I ain't gotta lie. Truth bad enough. You speaking too much truth for them, Constable. Last I checked, Kushner wasn't Trump. I ain't trying to vote Kushner into the fucking White House. Gas was not $4.50 before Trump left office. Get out of here. I know that because I would fill up every 2 fucking days with my F-350 when I was carrying a load back and forth up and down between Virginia and Delaware. Facts. No, it fucking wasn't. The shit was like in here in Maryland, and I go with premium, Keith. I go with premium because that's what my cars have to take, and I go with diesel because that's what my trucks take. Premium gasoline was $2.39 here in Maryland. It was cheaper in other states, but it was $2.39 here in Maryland before Trump left office. Diesel was around about the same. Diesel was about the same. Then Trump leaves office. Biden gets in office. He does his bullshit. And then I got tweets where I recorded me filling up with diesel at $4.95 a gallon. Astronomical. Yeah. Half your kids won't be able to buy houses because the housing market is fucking crazy. And most people won't be able to sell their houses. Think about it, right? I'm not going to buy, like my house right here, right? My house was, when I bought my house, it was $235, I think it was. $235, yes. $235. That's at 4% interest rate. Put me around $1,600 mortgage. This same house, I like my house and I made some upgrades, but me, honestly, my house is probably worth $330. $315, $330, somewhere around there, I would say. No, the bank appraised my house for $450,000. $450,000. Now you say I sell this house at $450,000 at 6.6% on the interest rate. Most people can't put $100,000 down on a house. They don't got that. Maybe 10 grand, 20. Let's say in most cases 40,000. that mortgage payment is still going to be fucking ridiculous. Let's just say you put $10,000 down on that mortgage. That mortgage is still going to be around $3,000. $3,000 a month for a house that's not even worth what you just paid for it. Then once inflation starts to get under control and interest rates starts to come down, guess what doesn't come down? The cost of housing doesn't come down unless you're building brand new. So now you get brand new houses built for cheaper prices than your house that you just bought at $450,000. They can't turn around and say your house is worth less than that, because now you upside down in your mortgage. That's going to cause a whole nother crisis. Inflation is that the Fed's fault, or the inflation caused it? Inflation caused the issue. And who caused the inflation? Massive spending. $60 billion here, $30 billion there, $100 billion here to Ukraine. Printing money like is going out of style. That's what caused the inflation. That's what caused all of this. Not to mention the supply shortage on houses because of BlackRock and Vanguard. That's what caused it. Again, we ain't had this issue when Donnie T was in office. All this shit started happening after he got out. That's true, Sean. That's true. That's also true. You got to get back off that climate accord. We paying money for what? China don't give a fuck about that. China don't give a rat's ass about that. And stop using the pandemic as a fucking scapegoat. Stop. We could have operated as normal under the quote unquote pandemic. But no, they needed to keep y'all dumbasses home until election season. And then even after election season, they kept feeling themselves and they kept trying to force you guys to take some experimental drug. And y'all sheep just went along with that shit. If you don't take it, you're going to lose your job. If you don't take it, you can't fly on a plane. If you don't take it, you can't do this. You can't do that. We could have operated as normal during the quote unquote, who Turkey did. Turkey operated on a normal basis, even under that shit. Who else? There's a couple other countries that operated normally under that quote unquote pandemic. It's called poor governing on Biden-Harris administration's part. All right, John's clearly a bot because he's just making shit up at this point. I hear that, as you should have. Like I said, if you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching a replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. Want to donate to the channel? $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Super chats, Rumble rants, always welcome, guys. My mother's a nurse. She witnessed a man have a violent seizure 2 minutes after getting the yammine. No thanks. Both my grandparents died from it. Or I'll say I'm 90%, 99% sure that both my grandparents died from it. Because the minute they took it, the minute my grandmother took it, which I don't know why they gave it to her. Some reason the family made a consensus to give her the shit. They gave her that shit. 24 hours later, she was a fucking vegetable. Catatonic. Spent 30 days in a coma and was gone. My grandfather had stage 4. He was going into remission. They give him the fucking shot. The cancer just started raging again. 30 days after my grandmother died, he died. I got a friend who was talking to their cousin in the kitchen of their house. Cousin had just took the, I think the booster or something. Went upstairs, died in the hallway. Dropped dead in the hallway. Died suddenly. And there are plenty of stories like that of people after they took the jab. It's all good. They're in a better place, man. They knew the Lord. They knew the Lord. They up there with him right now. When it's my time to go, I'll see him. See, Constable, no. Constable sound like he Hotep, man. The protein rats around the cells that sometimes confuses latent cancer cells and then moves them. Yes. It was supposed to stay in the arm and didn't. Exactly. Meanwhile, you got people going stir crazy in the house, cabin fever, depressed, start offing themselves. Appreciate it. It's the best way to fight the system. Be ungovernable. If you're going to protest, then you got to fucking be ready to protest in a week or a day, or that shit don't work. You got to be like the Montgomery bus boycott. You got to take that shit to the mat. Also, know the Constitution. We can abolish and create a new government should our government fuck us. Strength in numbers. Oh yeah, healthcare is way big business, especially big pharma is even bigger. Thank you, Robert. Your husband was forced by his company to get the jab. 2 months later, diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. That's the second time I heard that. That's wild. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel you, Josh. I feel you. Don't go do nothing drastic now. Yeah, I'm in Baltimore. Yeah, I'm in Baltimore. But anyway, like I said, guys, here we go. You say I drove to Florida and they had a whole checkpoint about 4 to 5 miles in. Damn. Had to drive to a separate line because I was from Jersey. That is wild. Anyway, guys. Trump is the way. Trump is the way. Is he the perfect candidate? No, he's not. He's a lot better than Kamala, though. And he already has a proven track record, a proven positive track record that works. You need a businessman to run this country. Trump's the perfect businessman to run this country. You need somebody that's not beholden to they, them, the collective, the state. And Trump's not beholden to the deep state. The reason why they're going after Trump so bad after loving him for years is because he won't bend the knee to the establishment. So 2024, if you want this country back on track, you want this country booming again, you want more money in your pocket, you want less taxes, you want to feel prosperous, y'all better vote Donnie T on November the 5th. Exactly. Running the country is business. Did y'all know that the United States of America is traded on Dun & Bradstreet as the United States of America Corporation? What? That's a thing. You can't run a country on well wishes and good intentions. You need a doer. You need a mover and a shaker. If you knew how that worked, then you would understand why he did. You know what I mean? Just saying. It was fucking smart the way it was fucking smart yet diabolical the way he did it. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean? Anyway, like I said, you want to be prosperous, you want more money in your pocket. You want to be able to live comfortably and live in the freest country in the world. You better vote for Donnie T on November 11th. A vote for Kamala Harris is a vote for a tyrant, is a vote for a dictator. It's not even a vote for a tyrant in Kamala Harris. It's not even a vote for a tyrant or a dictator in Kamala Harris because she's just transactional. She's just the face that they picked to push their agenda. You'll never know your leader. You'll never know the face of your leader when it comes to her. Because it wouldn't be her. Who's running the White House now? Somebody tell me that. Who's running the White House now? Ask yourself that question right now. Because it ain't her and it ain't Joe Biden. Y'all better vote Donnie T if y'all know what's good for you. Anyway. That's all I got for y'all. I'll be back tonight, 10:30 tonight. Cannon Speaks here on YouTube, Rumble, X, and Kick. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, guys. Let people know we live. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use a constructive criticism. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Super chats, Rumble rants, always welcome, guys. Anyway, until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying be blessed. Stay strapped. Don't miss. I'll holler at y'all guys. I wonder if this will work. Let's see if this works. Where's it at?
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.